Today we're going to talk about how to edit an existing process using IMC300. You would first start in the Operate screen, and then you need to click the Settings icon. From here, make sure you already have the Process subtab selected, followed by picking which process you want to edit. In our case, we're going to click Process 1 and then hit Edit. At this point, you can see what layers exist in the process, and you can click this icon here to switch the layers that exist in a process. You can also click here to delete an existing layer in a process, or click that plus icon to add a layer to a process, and we're going to select Layer ID 2. We also can see which layer IDs exist for each layer. And in order to edit the layer, you'll want to know which layer ID is in the layer that should be edited. Before we go to editing the layers in the process, there's also a settings icon where you can see all the additional settings that are available for a process. At this point, let's go to the layers screen and look at the layer that we want to edit. In our case, we're going to edit layer ID number 1 by clicking it, followed by clicking Edit. At this point, you can see the name of the layer, followed by which film and film ID is assigned to the layer, as well as what rate and final thickness are to be used. Here you can edit what rate and final thickness are used, as well as which film is going to be used from the list that's available. But if you want to go even further, you can then go to the film screen and choose the film ID that we see here. Clicking on the film screen, going to film ID number 1, we can then click Edit, and here you can see all the different parameters available for that film, including what material is being used, what source is assigned and all of its parameters, what sensor is assigned and all of its parameters, all of the different preconditioning parameters that are available, any special deposition parameters that are available, as well as any post-condition parameters that are available. Going back to the material portion on the film, note what the material ID is, and we can also edit that material. In order to do so, you want to click the Info icon, and then click the material ID that we were looking at. And this can be edited one of two ways. First, you can click From Library and select from our large library of materials to pick what material it should be instead of what it already is, and then you would hit the check mark to do so. In our case, we're going to click the X, we're going to click the material once again, and click Edit. And at this point, you can change all the different parameters for that material, including the name, density, Z ratio, and tooling. And now you know how to edit an existing process using IMC300. Thanks for watching.